Alright, so I decided to make this channel, NLD Rants, really because of this recent Orlando shooting. And I am getting sick and fucking tired of these pussy ass liberals making excuses as to why we should ban guns. I don't know how many times people like myself, who I'm not going to consider a conservative, I'll call myself a libertarian, have to explain to them we're not willing, and here's my main argument. I'm not willing to give up freedom for a false sense of security. How many times, look at any government in the world, how many times have they promised, oh, we'll take care of you. Oh, don't worry, we're going to stop these terrorists. And you know what happens every fucking time? Nothing fucking happens. There's still terrorist attacks in France. There's still terrorist attacks in England. There's still terrorist attacks in Russia. So when liberals specifically start giving me this bullshit on how we need to ban guns, why? I mean, seriously, why? And they bring up how there's more, mass shootings here than anywhere else. Well, frankly, I don't really give a shit. I'm not willing to give up my goddamn freedom because a few nuts decide to shoot up a few places. How is that not a logical position to them? I'm not willing to give up my freedom. My freedom, which thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of fucking people have fought for the past few hundred years. Just because a few hundred people get shot, we need to give up all our fucking freedom. Let's hand it over like it's fucking candy. And the thing is, once you give up these freedoms, it's near fucking impossible to get them back. And that's the thing the liberals never seem to cover. It's near impossible to get them back. Once you give it to the government, they have their claws so fucking deep in your ass. They're never going to give them back to you. And, it's unbelievable to me. And another thing nobody ever covers is, why do you think these mass shootings happen in these areas where no one else has guns? Do you ever think about that? A lot of people cover it, but no one ever, really explains to these liberals. Every mass shooting, nearly everyone, I've looked at the statistics on this, nearly every mass shooting in these past few years, which there's been an exceedingly high amount of, has happened in gun-free zones. And it's obvious as shit why. If I'm gonna go shoot up a fucking place, okay? The first thing I'm gonna fucking look for is the place that has no guns. Right? I'm not gonna go in to a fucking police, station and start shooting shit up because I'm gonna get lit the fuck up. Okay? So the first thing you're gonna do, pardon my chair there, the first thing you're gonna do is look for the place that doesn't have any fucking guns. And they refute this well, there's no statistics to back that. Shit, it's fucking obvious. It's common sense. These people who shoot these places up, they're psychopaths. They're not fucking retarded. And another thing I thought I'd bring up is how violent crime rates. Take the data. I swear to you. I'll see if I can provide links to this, but I've looked at some of the data, and take a few of the states like New York and California, the fucking liberal states, take those out of our data and compare the states like fucking Texas and compare their violent crimes with any country in the fucking world, and I promise you it's almost lower, or it's lower. Seriously, compare the violent crime rate of England, which I believe is 3 times that of the United States on a per capita basis, to ours. Why do you think that is? Because guns deter criminals from crime. And again, liberals will say, hey, there's no evidence of that. I guarantee you. You put a sticker on your fucking door saying, gun owner, trespassing will be met with death. I guarantee you. They're 10 times less likely to go to your fucking house. It's like, are you crazy? You're telling me a criminal, just having a big-ass dog's gonna deter him. Imagine having on every fucking window that you're a gun owner and you're fucking ready to light their ass up if they come through the door. I don't know. It's just, I'm getting sick and tired of it. And of course, after every mass shooting, they come out. They never, ever are consistent. It's only after the mass shootings. They come out. Like a bunch of fucking locusts. They come out like locusts and they try to ban guns. And that's what they're doing. That's the thing. They'll never outright say they want to ban guns. It's like a dictator. He wants to slowly drip it in there. That way it doesn't seem like he's all fucking tyrannical. But that's another point I highlighted earlier. Once you give up these rights, you're never fucking getting them back. Ever. That's the problem. Once the government expands, it's near impossible to make it fucking retract. So you have to take that into consideration before you ever think of giving up a right. So all you liberals out there, I mean, this is why I made this channel, because I feel like I honestly need to voice my opinion about some of these fucking issues because it's getting out of fucking hand. People are literally talking about giving up our fucking rights. And by the way, there's no such thing as an assault weapon, you bunch of fucking pussies. I mean, most liberals have never shot a gun in their life, so I highly doubt they would understand. I mean, it's not even worth really going into because they won't understand. But here's my message to liberals. Enough is enough already. The American people have spoken. We're not giving up our fucking guns to you. How many times do we have to fucking vote on this? We're not giving them up. It's not happening. There's no evidence that it's going to lower violent crime rates, which ultimately is what fucking matters. People are going to be fucking crazy from now till the end of goddamn time. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to accept the fact people are going to go fucking crazy every once in a while, and we're not willing to give up our goddamn freedoms in order to give you a false sense of security, okay? That's all I have to say. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe.